Okay, so how do we draw in this energy effectively? Well, we want to make sure that we have a clean conduit that can absorb all of this electromagnetic energy. Then we want to do stretches and exercises to do the chi, transformation through the body. When you wake up in the morning and you yawn, that is the feeling of the chi. That shit is supposed to flutter in your head around your pineal gland. When you yawn, they tell you that is your blood circulating. That is the most plausible straight face lie I've ever fucking heard. You are not circulating blood, you are circulating chi, power, supernatural, metaphysical properties and energy through the body. And a couple of ways to do this is just almost as if you were yawning. Do a strongman pose with your arms. This would be like your head. This is what Beautiful Joe does. He gets close, goes, and it zooms in on his body. He's like, strongman. What he is doing is he's drawing energy from the sun to become the Fahrenheit character that is Beautiful Joe. Look at Flash. Look at Shazam. Look at goddamn... look at the greatest American hero. What do they all have in common? They've got the red, black, and white on. That is the Fahrenheit character. You will see that as a satanic colors, series of colors. But what it is it's telling you what is what. And you will see this on the Christ, the white slash, the white garment over the red slash, which is like a Fahrenheit combination. You will see this on just about every character. The elephant has got the jewel on the forehead. So it's always going to be some kind of reference to the truth, but barraged within their stuff and their religions and their practices. So how do we draw in this energy? We do different things. You can do, like how the pose of the cross, where you do like your body with your arms out like that, and then you got your legs down and you squatty, kind of like how he was on the cross, where he's just kind of like this, and you do this with your arms spread out like that, wide out, and you absorb electromagnetism that way, like an antenna does. So there's so many ways to do it. If you watch Childish Gambino, that's a good one, because he shows you the arms up. He does that, we just came to party. He does this, and then he leans his head forward and winks one eye. That is the flutter of the pineal gland with the face pushed forward. In the video that I showed you before, there's probably people asking questions about that. But what you want to do is you want to straighten the head, you want to push it forward into the sun, and you would almost wink one eye. Not why, it's because it forces you to. This motherfucker is so obsessed with himself, the only way to get out is to do shit like he would do or something. It's fucking weird, obsessive shit. Well, when you push the head forward, it's almost like, it's such a heavy, fluttery feeling that shoots out of the eyes and the ears and the nostrils. It shoots out of your face and it flutters like when you yawn. So you want to push the head forward, almost to the point to where it makes you almost close your eyes, but you're going to notice that you're almost just closing one or the other more than not, which is like you're forced to do it. It's fucked up. But you're going to bust that pineal gland open, and when you get knocked over the head by the sun, you develop superpowers. You should watch Ricky Bobby Talladega Nights. He tells you, the shake and bake dude says, you get knocked over the head and you get the superpowers. Shake and bake. You gotta watch that shit. The motherfucker tells you right in the fucking movie. The sun gives it to you. The Fahrenheit makes a supersonic man out of you. Don't stop him now because he's having a ball. He doesn't want to stop at all because you can't fucking stop him. He's hitting the firmament from the outside, beaming out of her forehead in the hierarchy of the kingdom that is hers in this womb, hitting the butt of the glass firmament right here, leaving a circle into the butt with a smiley face on the end to watch over all of us. That is fucking miraculous as it gets. There's nothing more there's nothing more badass than that. I love looking at Mr. Cheeks. He's fucking cool. He's my friend. You know what I mean? So that's what people should take heed to, man, is how to absorb this energy. Typically what I will do is I will get barefoot and I will stand in the soil and ground my feet, and I will keep my knees bent, and I will pump my knees like that, and it draws the energy out. And I breathe in, deep breaths in the nose, out of the mouth while staring in the sun, and eventually you're going to start to feel those fluttery, tingly feelings. When you get that, you're going to start to be able to move it around in your body, but you got to get enough of it to make a difference. Kind of like when you rest at night and you build up so much chi in your sleep, and then you release it in the morning, because that's how they taught you to release your chi so you don't have any. It's fucking amazing. Like the shit that we do under mind control. We literally don't even make our own decisions or do anything that we want to do. It's fucking insane how programmed people are to release all of their chi and not have any. It's fucking amazing. So you keep your feet grounded, you bend your knees, and you pump it out. And that's the first thing you want to do, is you want to pump the energy out of the ground. Okay, this is the plus, this is a minus. Your head is the top of the plus, and you're drawing energy up from the ground into the battery conduit that is you. Then, if you really want to be smooth with it, you want to double whammy that motherfucker, stare into the sun while you're pumping on the bottom. That's how I started getting all of these high inductions of electromagnetism and these super hard erections and shit. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not even gonna fucking lie to you. My dick is harder than a goddamn tank. I will fucking take my cock and hit it on a table and break a fucking table in half with my fucking cock. It's bigger than it's ever been. I shoot fucking loads across the fucking room. It feels fucking amazing. And that is your body being optimized by the light that nurtures the body instead of consuming crude matter that destroys it. Look at all the people walking around with the blemishes on their faces, got to wear makeup and put filters on their faces. You're already beautiful, but you're eating poison. You stare into the sun, you start looking beautiful. Motherfuckers be like, damn, you getting younger? Damn, man, you getting kind of handsome. Like, that's what happens. We're all beautiful, man. Our maker loves us, man. We ain't ugly people. We're fucking gorgeous. All of us. And you keep consuming that plastic and all that poison, and you pass that shit on to your kids, that shit is your fucking fault for making them ugly. Not you, the son, but you out there consuming all that nasty shit and all that nasty food and shit. If you're doing that, you need to go to this guy right here, because he's going to create a balance to that, and he's going to optimize it and correct it and push it out of your life. And then you're going to be able to be better, because you take the coconut, which is the hollow space in your brain, because the pineal gland has been atrophied since you were conceived into this place, and it stayed small. And when you grew up big, it left a hollow space in your brain, and that's why the straw man has a hollow space in his brain. And if you look at The Wizard of Oz, you will see that the straw man has a bunch of pieces of paper like Socrates. Socrates is not necessarily a bad guy if you utilize it to turn yourself into a one that asks questions about everything. But if you are like listening to Socrates, then you're fucking stupid. You hear me? It's because he's boxing you with ideas that comes from his mind, and he's not giving you any free thought to accumulate all of the multiple choice to explain what one thing could possibly be in all of its aspects. I love my brain now. I'm super intelligent. And see, right now, I am a super being in my head. People seek knowledge from me, they come to me, and I say, give it up to the creator, give it up to the light in the sky, give it up to Mr. Cheeks, give it up to them. You know what I'm saying? I'm always giving them the credit, because if it wasn't for them, man, I'd be sleepwalking like the rest of y'all motherfuckers, chasing whatever I think. I might get a good beat on life if I keep chasing the hamster wheel, then maybe I might measure up to something. If I keep on voting, I might get a good president. I never got one. I never got a break in life. Fuck! Everything that you do in this place is nothing but a trick bag. If you're not optimizing yourself, if you're not taking advice from someone that tells you that you are full, woe unto thee that does not stand in the sun, for only ignorance is bliss. Extacles. You can find some wisdom in your fucking religious books. You can find some wisdom in there if you take a look, but you got to apply it to your life in a physical property, in a physical way. You know, if you're going to do it, be about it in a physical way, not just talking about it. You know what I mean? So I'm doing this stuff physically and bringing the light into my body. I'm walking in the light, and I've got a Christ consciousness in my forehead, and he's a handsome being, and he's making me handsome. And the cherub that he is, he's a cherub. They're all cherubs. Rosy red cheeks, beautiful face, and they all look the same, like little LOL surprises. Well, anyways, this particular LOL surprise, Mr. Cheeks here, he blows kisses at you. He's like a godfather or something. Like, he gives you kisses and adorns you and anoints you with kisses. It's fucking awesome. That's why the Facebook emoji is always blowing kissy faces. Those are sun idols. So yeah, man, he's alive. He's conscious. Look up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, motherfucker. It's a Superman lover. Who do you think? Come on, man. You think these motherfuckers are street gangsters? No, they're Masons, bro. They're in the lodge. They know, they just dress up and act like they're gangsters. Snoop's not even a real Crip. Nobody in the hood's ever seen Snoop in the streets. That dude's not even a real Crip. They're playing you. Fucking Redman goes, look up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's the Superman lover. Now, if you were to say somebody was a nigger lover, that's because, oh, they like dark-skinned people, I'm racist or whatever, right? That's a Superman lover. So he loves to make super beings. Get it? I love the Superman lover because I'm a Superman. How about you? Are you a Superman? Look at these motherfuckers trying to spray. Man, every single time I come out, they start spraying and shit. Fuck these motherfuckers. So, stare into the sun every day. Do it every day. People say, how long you should do it? Do it as long as fucking possible. Do it for 3 hours. Do it for 5 hours a day. Surpass me. Go far. Dream big. Go above and beyond. Take your shoes off. Stay out there 12 hours a motherfucking day if you could. If you could see the sun that damn long. If the sun was even around for you to even keep looking. I'm telling you, man, get as much as possible. Don't listen to these assholes tell you 30 minutes and shit. Stupid motherfuckers don't want you to fucking do anything. You got shills flowing through the people's teachings that shields them by the way they perceive the box that they were taught to be trapped in. So you got motherfuckers with their heads up their asses talking about, you only supposed to do it for 30 minutes and then you're done. Well, what about you? Do you feel any different after 30 minutes? No? Shit not measuring up. Right. So don't listen to assholes. You do as much as fucking possible. You put the lime in the motherfucking coconut until you feel better. Stay awake.